Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. Another found object. I'm going to donate it. I'm just going to see if I can make this come up a treat. It's going to be a tricky one, but I could be pleasantly surprised. You can hear the magpies calling. We just had some rain, and I think the birds are enjoying it. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here some kind of little miniature jug or some kind of carafe. I don't know what to call it. Pouring maybe I don't know what to call it, a carafe or a jug, a small jug perhaps. I'm just going to see if I can roll it across, see if I can make it look really nice. I'm just going to maybe take the enlargement down, maybe make it 200%. Now we're just going to roll it. Don't know if that turned out. I did miss the other side of the handle. I think 200 is too big on the horizontal. Yeah, looks shit house. There's not much to it. Really, there's not much to it, folks. I don't know why I decided to get this piece. That looks interesting, my finger there. Maybe that could be something. I don't know, folks. Horizontal's got to be less. I'm going to make the horizontal 141.4 and the vertical we're going to make it more than 200. Maybe make it 220. I'm going to try that again. It's a tricky one, folks. Again, I cut off the handle. Yeah, that's come up looking quite interesting. We did make it too far up there. And there's my hand again, and that looks really quite promising. If I can get that looking good. Yeah, photocopier art is often highly experimental, so you've got to have a degree of experimentation to make it a real healthy kind of an art movement, the photocopier art that it is. It's just a part of the culture of being a photocopier artist. To really thrive as one is to get experimental. You got to have a bit of a balance, though, folks. You do sometimes have to make decisions as to whether it's worth the gamble or not. If you're going to use up too much credit or too much money, because money is often involved in this, especially when you're using public facilities. So you got to know when to stop. And it's really difficult, folks. It's like any form of gambling in some respect, except I don't follow the gambling isn't financial gambling like lotteries and competitions and other silly money fucked ideas, raffles. any of that sort of shit I don't follow. But this is art. This is in the name of art, folks. And it's going to be worth more in the name of art than it is in a mindless gambling exercise like lotteries and shit. I don't know how this one's going to work, folks. Maybe I can do one where I'm holding it, or maybe I don't know what to do with it, folks. This is a tricky one. This one's a real fuck, to be honest, folks. To be brutally honest, this one's a real fuck. You do get difficult pieces like this in my experimentation. I seem to be getting that hand in the handle. That's about the only thing I can see in this work is the hand in the handle. And still looking shit. I don't know what to do with it, folks. I don't know what to do with it. Wondering if I might make it a still piece and have it at 400%. I'm going to do a still piece for something different. So I'm going to make it 400%, a still piece, me holding it with my fingers. So it's experimentation, folks. As you can see, I'm experimenting, trying to find something decent out of this piece of shit. As a piece that's to demo with is not an easy piece to demo with. I do wonder if maybe how we're going to make this work, folks. I'm going to push it up higher. I might keep my hand out of the picture. Yeah, folks, I am missing somebody in my life. His name is Luigi, and I'm trying to get this material to go to the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and it's proving to be really difficult trying to get the media interested in what I have to show, what I'm doing. It's really difficult trying to make something out of this. I'm going to maybe make it a bit of a movement piece as well. I don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, I'm trying to get this to air on the 6 o'clock news. I'm trying to get recognised as an artist, as what I'm talented at, not what I can't do. I'm trying to get recognised for what I can do as a person living with disability, and it's really difficult trying to get my work recognised in the truest sense of the word of recognition. It's proven to be really difficult trying to get the TV channels like Channel 9 interested. So what I've decided to focus my attention on Channel 9 because they've got the best coverage. You know, most people are watching it on the 6 o'clock slot, the time slot 6 o'clock. I do think this could make a nice piece. So I want this to be in the absolute prime time of the TV world, and I want this to be on the 6 o'clock news primarily. If it spills over into 60 Minutes, or if it spills over into the Today Show, that's a bonus. But the main you could say holy grail is to get this shit on the 6 o'clock news. To get that recognised on the 6 o'clock news, because I don't want to be my life to be determined by my disability. I want to I want to earn money doing what I'm passionate about and what I'm good at. I don't want to focus on what I can't do anymore. I don't want to fucking focus on my weaknesses. I want to focus on my strengths, and I need the help of TV to achieve that aim. I can't have it fall on deaf ears and on deaf eyes, not deaf eyes, blind eyes, so to speak, which I feel the TV channels are doing. They're not paying attention. I've done all the other 4 big channels as well, but Channel 9 is the goal now. Yeah, I think that's a bit too big. I do wonder if that's too big or if that's the way we want it. I think that's going to be the centre. I was going to make that the centre of the job, but I think that's going to be the centre, even though it's a void, just a big white space. I don't know if that's going to look any good. I'm going to make it less. I'm going to enlarge it less. Yeah, and this, incidentally, I don't want the TV channels to tarry too long because the spare parts for this photocopier were discontinued being manufactured by the company that makes this photocopier, Konica Minolta. They've now discontinued the manufacture of spare parts, so I can't get... So if this machine does break, it might be that it comes off service agreement. If it comes off service agreement, that's money out of my pocket that I don't have. I'm going to put it back to 200. But basically, I'm not rich, and and if you can't get spare parts and you need a certain spare part, you may not. Even if you spend money on having the technician come in the door and do his work and charge by the hour, you may not get a fix. It may not work. So you would have wasted all that fucking money for nothing, for just throwing it away on getting it fixed, or hoping to get it fixed but not getting it fixed because the critical spare part that you need is no longer available. So it's a real pain in the ass. So I have to fucking I've had this photocopier for just over 5 years, and 5 years is pretty much bang on the money when the spare parts start to dry up. And I had a phone call last week regarding that, to have my service agreement discussed. So I'm hoping to get that out. So I'm not rich. I can't afford another bank loan for another photocopier. I'll still be paying off this photocopier well into next year, by next April. So I'll probably be paying for a dead piece of shit, a dead machine. So it's not really worth tarrying in. If TV channels could just show me some fucking clemency and play my material before it's too late. I've just sunk so much money that is very hard to come by when you're disabled and you're on the disability support pension, and it's really difficult trying to make ends meet. But I'll keep going as hard as I can, and I'll try my best to just get the TV channels to just listen up hard and good, so to speak. Listen up and listen good, as the old saying goes. So we're just going to put these together into our piece. But this has been a real challenging piece. Not as challenging as some, but it's been quite a challenging piece. And that one's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.